This bank belongs to me. Laughter, laughter, I'm sure he's drunk. One of those old men from the slums. His whole life is just illusions. Maybe he thinks he's at the welfare office. All right, old man. Your show is over. Get out of here. Don't make this any harder. I didn't come here to cause trouble. I came to take back what's mine. Something this bank stole from me more than 50 years ago. Sir, I don't know what you believe, but you're mistaken. This bank has been in the Matthews family for many generations. My grandfather helped build it. You must just be confused. I am not confused. Singing, I'll show you. Right here. Right now. One more time, old man. Get out, or I'm calling the police. Don't make this worse. There is something here that everyone needs to see. That's enough. This is a bank, not a shelter for vagrants looking for trouble. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm here to take back what's mine. You can insult me, but it won't change the truth. Stephen, that's enough. Sir, if you have real evidence, we are prepared to examine it. But I'm asking you not to escalate this further inside this bank. This is the original ledger of Chase Bank dating all the way back to 1948, the year I founded it. I am Johnny C. Kirby. And before this bank was stolen from me through lies and racism, this bank was mine. Screaming, this can't be. How did you get this? In 1948, I built this bank with my own hands. With my sweat, music, my dreams, and my sacrifices. Every dollar, every tile beneath your feet carries my name and my music story. But when you saw the color of my skin, you chose to believe a lie. You drove me out, took what was mine simply because I was a black man. That's a nice story. But how do we know it's true? How could someone like you have gotten this kind of money? I am Johnny C. Kirby, the man this bank stripped of his legacy, his wealth, and even his name. And I am here to take back what was stolen from me. You're saying you are Johnny C. Kirby? That you founded this bank in 1948? Yes, I built this institution from nothing. I gave it everything, my time, my strength, my dreams. And when it began to succeed, they suddenly took it from me, just because of the color of my skin. If you really are the founder, Mr. Kirby, why is there no record of your name? I have read every official document, every archive. We couldn't possibly have missed someone like you who was part of this bank's history. This is the original ledger. Here is my name, Johnny C. Kirby, beside the name of my partner, John Williams. Together, we built, music, this bank. But when the money grew and the power expanded, greed took over. He forged documents, he told lies, and he removed me. John could not accept the idea of a black man sharing in the success. So, he betrayed me. He forged documents. He spread lies. He paid people to drive me out. He removed me completely from the very thing I had created. This can't be. In 1948, John Williams and I started building this bank from nothing. Back then, a black man had to fight for every chance. But I believed in what we were doing. I believed Chase would be a beacon of justice, of a more humane system. John Williams was not just a partner. He was my music friend. I trusted him. I never thought the man I fought beside would be the same one who turned his back on me. I remember well the day everything changed. John met with several white stockholders. They believed his lies. They drove me out. They used legal trickery and dark agreements to remove me from the board. And when I fought back, they shut every door I approached. I had evidence, documents, proof. I went around the courts, to lawyers looking for justice, but no one listened. Back then, people like me were not given the chance to speak. We were silenced before we could even begin. I stood once before a judge, and he told me directly, "Know your place. A black man cannot run a bank." In the end, they left me with nothing. I lost my dream, my career, even my name. They erased me from the records, as if I had never existed. As if everything I built was for someone else. Now, I am back not for revenge, but to bring you face to face with the truth. Every dollar in this bank, every tile on the floor, every breath of air this place breathes came from my sacrifice, my labor, my disappearance. These are the original, music, legal documents. Proof that I never signed away the ownership of this bank. I never gave it to anyone. Not to John Williams and certainly not to the Matthews family. What do you mean, Mr. Kirby? For decades, the Matthews family has owned this bank. They inherited it. It's part of the town's history. Just look, Albert. The truth is right there. You have lived in a lie. A lie passed down to you by people who built their power on betrayal. No. This can't be. If these papers are real, that means they are real. And what they show is that Chase Bank was stolen from me by music, powerful men who used discrimination to hide their crimes. This is not just about greed. This is a historic, music, injustice. And it can no longer be hidden. Mr. Miller, I am not here to cause trouble. I am here to expose the truth. Will you really protect a lie that has been buried for 50 years? I don't know what kind of show this is, and I don't care. You caused trouble inside the bank, and you have to answer for it. Stay right there until the police arrive. Stephen, that's enough. We need to handle this properly. This is not what we thought it was. We have to face the truth. What do you mean, Albert? You're just going to let this man destroy everything we have built? You believe him? Albert, are you listening? Are you really going to gamble everything for music, that old man, for some old dusty papers? Mr. Miller, we cannot act this way. We cannot dismiss what is in front of us. The documents are real, and Mr. Kirby deserves to be heard. We owe him that. I know how powerful the Matthews family is. I know what kind of pressure we will face if this comes out. But, I also know that if we bury the truth again, we will carry the weight of this sin for the rest of our lives. I believe you, Mr. Kirby. Maybe we have lived too long with a lie. Maybe now is the time to stop pretending. Screaming, I believe you, too, Mr. Kirby. I'm sorry. I was wrong earlier. Have you all gone insane? What is this madness? I won't allow this chaos. Stand down now. Enough. I told you to leave. Screaming, Stephen. As your manager, I am ordering you. Lower the gun, now. You're taking his side? After everything we built, you're trading it for him? This is not about choosing sides. This is about choosing the truth. I have read the documents. There is no denying it. What was done to him was wrong, deliberate, and cruel. And if we want this bank to have any future, we must stop pretending to be blind. You will regret this, Albert. I have made my decision. I will take this. All the documents, all the evidence, to the board of directors and the executive committee. I know what this means. I am gambling everything. My job, my future. But I would rather lose it all than work in a place built on silence, injustice, and lies. You will not be alone, Albert. We are with you. Whatever happens, this bank has to change, and we will be the ones to begin that music change. I'm with you, too, sir. Whatever they throw at us. I have something to say. I have worked in this bank for 41 years. I started when I was 23. I knew the third Matthews, I knew the fourth. I was there when they redid the records in 1973. I was there when they burned a box of old correspondence in the basement furnace in 1981. I was told to forget. I was told that good men keep their heads down, and I did. For 41 years, I did. I'm sorry, Mr. Kirby. I'm so sorry. My silence helped them bury you. But I am not silent anymore. 41 years is a long time to carry that, my brother. Lay it down now. Lay it down with me. I have things. Papers, photographs, a letter. My father worked for John Williams. He kept things he was supposed to destroy. They are in a safety deposit box across the state line. I can get them. I will get them. Mr. Kirby, will you come with me? You need to be there. The board has, music, to look you in the face. I have waited 50 years for that room, Albert. I am not afraid of it now. You're walking out of here with him? Albert, you know what they'll do. You know what those people are capable of. I know exactly what they are capable of, Stephen. That is why I am not waiting. Then let me come with you. Not as a guard. As someone who needs to see this through. Walk behind us, Stephen. And keep your hand off that holster. I won't be needing this anymore. Not for them. Mr. Kirby, you have not eaten. You have not rested. You have been standing for hours. I have been standing for 50 years, child. A few more hours will not break me. Sir? Sir, are you the man who claims to be the founder of Chase Bank? Can you give us a statement? My name is Johnny C. Kirby. In 1948, I founded this bank. They tried to erase me. They almost succeeded. They will not succeed today. Sir, do you have evidence? I have everything I need. And what I do not have, my brother Walter is going to bring me tonight. If anything happens to me before Monday, please remember that I was alive this afternoon. I walked. I spoke. I told the truth. Whatever they say about me after this, remember what you saw. Music, singing, Albert, I heard there was a disturbance at the branch. I trust you've handled it. I haven't handled it, sir. I've brought it. And who is this gentleman? His name is Johnny C. Kirby. He founded Chase Bank in 1948. Your grandfather and his partner stole it from him. Father, this is absurd. Send them away. Send them away now. Come inside, all of you. We will talk in the study. Mr. Kirby, let us speak plainly. Whatever happened in 1948, it was before my time, before my father's time. Even if what you say is true, the law has a thing called the statute of limitations. There is nothing here for you to win. I did not come here to win money, Mr. Matthews. I came here to take back my name. Your name? Mr. Kirby, my family has carried this bank for 3 generations. We have employed thousands. And I have carried the weight of 50 years. We have built this town. Music, surely a man of your years can see that ripping the foundation out from under all of that would harm far more people than it would help. My years are the only thing your family did not steal from me. Do not use them against me now. This is theater. This man is an actor. Some grifter with a forged ledger and a sob story. Father, why are we entertaining this? Boy, I am old enough to be your grandfather, and I knew your grandfather. He used to wear a green tie on Wednesdays because he thought it brought him luck. He kept a silver pocket watch with the initials JMW engraved on the back because he won it from John Williams in a card game in 1949. Did you know that? Or was that detail erased too? Mr. Kirby, we are prepared to offer a settlement. A private, generous, confidential settlement. $5 million wired to any account you name by close of business tomorrow. Clears throat, you walk out of here a wealthy man. The records remain as they are. Everyone wins. You think I came back for money, son? I have lived 50 years with nothing. I do not need your money. I need the truth standing in the daylight. 10 million. 20, name your figure. There is no figure. The board of directors, music, meets Monday at 9 o'clock in the morning. I am presenting everything in this folder and a great, music, deal more. You can either be in that room with us, Mr. Matthews, or you can be in the headlines without us. Mr. Tapp, you are dangerously close to ending your career tonight, and I do not just mean your career at Chase. I mean your career in finance, in this state, in this country. My career ended the moment I read those documents. What I do now is just the burial. Listen to me, you piece of trash. You walk out of here tonight, you don't make it to Monday. You hear me? You don't make it to Sunday. Step back. I said step back. And who are you, exactly? I'm the man who almost shot him this afternoon. I'm not making that mistake twice. Step back from him, or you and I are going to have a problem in your father's study. Preston, sit down. All of you get out of my house. Gladly, but I will see you on Monday. Mr. Kirby, yes. Rockview is a small town. Roads are dark at night. Old men have accidents. Son, I survived 1948. I survived 1955. I survived 1962. I survived a judge who told me to know my place. Do you really think your threats frighten me? Cheering, before we begin, I want it on record that Mr. Tapp has been suspended pending review and that he has no authority to chair this meeting. On the contrary, Mr. Tapp's suspension was filed by a Matthews subsidiary, not by the board. The board has not voted on it and we will not vote on it until we have heard what Mr. Kirby has to say. My name is Johnny C. Kirby. In 1948 I founded this bank. Music, I built it from nothing in a basement office on Hill Street with a man named John Williams whom I loved like a brother. 3 years later he handed my name to powerful men who wanted me erased. They erased me. For 50 years I have lived with the silence of that erasure. Today, I am unmaking it. Screaming, Mr. Matthews, your family has held a position in this bank for 3 generations that was never legally, music, yours. The board will require your immediate resignation from the chairmanship, the return of all controlling shares, and a formal acknowledgement of Mr. Kirby's founding ownership. We will challenge this in every court in this country. Counselor, before you do that, I should inform the board that as of 6 o'clock this morning federal warrants have been issued for the arrest Mr. Halverson, Mr. Preston Matthews on charges of conspiracy to commit murder, attempted arson, witness intimidation, and obstruction of a federal civil rights investigation. The federal government will be filing a separate suit for the return of all assets associated with the original 1948 fraud. I would advise you, Counselor, to read the room. I do not want the chair, Mr. Matthews. I am too old and I have other work to do and I want him as the bank's official, music, historian with full access to every record, every archive, every basement furnace so that what was done to me cannot be done to anyone else. And I want her on the board. She earned it the moment she crossed that lobby. Motion seconded. All in favor? All in favor. Cheering, are you the man? Which man, child? The man from the story. The man they couldn't bury. Yes, baby. I am the man from the story. I am an old man. I will not live many more years. But I have lived long enough to see this. And if there is a child watching today, anywhere, who has been told that their name does not matter, that their place is at the bottom, that their story will never be heard, I want you to know that I waited 50 years for this moment. Screaming, and it came. The truth does not die. It only sleeps. And one day, somewhere, someone brave will wake it up. Music, be that person. Be that day.